Your spiritual career in August. Let's talk about it. Let's have a reading about it. Let's dive in. Aren't we all excited? I am, can you tell? But first, before we do that, I want to say that I'm looking for 5 people, this many, to do a private reading for tarot reading. In exchange of a written review that I may use on any platform that I might have. So if you're interested in that, will pin the information about how to get that down below in the comment section. I have also written a community post about this. So it will be found in your feed if you're subscribed to this channel, which I highly recommend that you are. And you can also find it under my community tab under this channel. So let's get moving. Before we begin, let's set an intention for the reading, as I always do. So I'm placing my hands over my heart, connecting in with the eternity of my soul and the wisdom of that soul through all existing lifetimes. The past, the present, and the future all coming together in this moment. Connecting in with my spirit tribe. Connecting in with this community, meaning everyone who will be watching this video and feeling a sense of connection to these messages and to my energies, connecting into the spirit tribes of this community, connecting into the goddess, the Morrigan. There's an Inuit goddess here as well that I connect into. I don't know the name of her. I will perhaps look it up and put it in the comment section down below. Connecting in with whale spirit medicine and horse and koala. I pray that these messages will bring you clarity on your path in your spiritual career in the month ahead, and propel you forward in a rapid, transformative way. I pray that I channel these messages in a concise, compassionate, clear way, an impactful way, in order to make a shift in your experience. And I pray that these messages will be for the highest good of all beings and the earth in its entirety. Let it be so. Okay, so I will do some research on this Inuit goddess here. Okay, so it is Sanna Sidne that I'm connecting in with. An Inuit goddess of the sea. And we also have the whales. So it is a connection deep. How to phrase this? To the underwater world, something very, very ancient, something very, very deep, representing what is inside of you, essentially. So it is about pulling out, bringing forth an untapped potential and an energy that resides deep inside of your subconscious. Really. Let's see if there's anything else that I get here. We had the whales. So it's ancient. It's an ancient energy. It's your soul. It's from the deepest parts of your soul. Okay, I'm feeling the pull to move forward here. But we also had horse, which I believe I connected into during another recent reading here. So that is still here, the sense of power. And we also had koala. And what's interesting about koala is that they are able to eat and digest eucalyptus, which is very, very, very poisonous to human beings. I believe even that we die of eating eucalyptus. I could be wrong here. But there's something with that. So, Spirit, is this something that you wish to bring more clarity on right now? The digesting is another way of speaking about information, because information is something that we also digest. But here we are speaking about information that is otherworldly, coming from the other realm. And information can come as energy, as emotion, as knowing. It can come in very different ways. So it's connecting in with a way of receiving energy that is untapped within you, so that you can become a more potent channel for spirit. You will be able to do more, becoming more powerful in your craft as well. So if there is some sort of latent ability that you have, perhaps your strength is in clairsentience. That's hard to say. Perhaps that is your strength, and you find it really hard to connect in with your it completely got lost on me. But let's just say claircognizance. That's not you don't receive anything in a claircognizant way, really. That's really hard for you. It's a call to develop that gift and strengthen that gift. But they are very specific. It's a specific ability that they want for you to harness. You will get messages. In what way you are being asked to further develop your skills, your assets. But it has to do with picking up on information in an otherworldly way. That doesn't make sense to the human race. Okay, we're doing a pull from... Oh wait, there's more. There's something more with the horse. And horses roaming free in Siberia. I'm not sure if there are still wild horses in Siberia, but I do believe that there have been for a really, really long time, and that there is a strong bond there with the people of the land. Spirit, what is it that you want to say with that, connecting in with this message? It's about using the resources that are already around you, external to you, but around you, so that you don't begin completely alone from scratch. There are things around you to help you. More information will come. Perhaps not today, perhaps through another reader. Okay, so what's the overall theme of this month connecting into your spiritual career? And I'm using the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. King of Fire. Building self-confidence. And I do believe that you need to have a certain amount of self-confidence to develop a skill that is not in your strong suit. So you probably have a strong confidence in another area. I'm just going to read from the guidebook here. Proactive, dauntless, inspirational, vital, powerful, passionate, charismatic, involved. Ground and focus your passion. Be more than an ideas person. Remain involved from start to finish. Every leader is part of a team. Delegate. What I'm getting here is that when you expand on your gifts and your abilities and digging into becoming more, that motivates you. If you do it in a way that is not overwhelming, but that takes you one step further at a time, and that is great for building your self-confidence and also for building your passion for what you do. So it is in the same area of what you do, you're just slightly pulling in from something just a little bit outside of your comfort zone here. And that will aid your passionate energy. Be dauntless. Respect your position by respecting others. Show your appreciation. Keep your temper in check. That's interesting. Keep your temper in check. That felt important somehow. Is there anything you want to say about that, Spirit? They're showing me a balloon filling with hot air. So if you're building up a lot of creative energy, it has to go somewhere, or it's like this hot big balloon full of air that will eventually pop. And so finding an outlet for this, for outpouring of energy. And perhaps if you are just on the starting grounds with expanding and exploring new gifts and abilities, perhaps the outpouring needs to happen in an area where you are more comfortable, so you can really pour yourself into that, if you get what I'm saying. Like you can really go all in for something that you already know about, in an area that you're already comfortable with. Okay. So the purpose here is to expand on your self-confidence. It's the theme. Expand on your self-confidence. Expand on your abilities, your strengths, so that you can do more and be more. And also expand on your passion. Building up that passionate energy. Because I feel like you will need it moving forward here. So I will be asking 3 questions here about this month. So what is the challenge that will help you grow in August in regards to your spiritual career? And I'm using the Uncommon Tarot because she loves to do these readings. 5 of Cups. What is the blessings that will nurture you? Whoops. Justice. And advice from your spirit tribe. 3 of Cups. Cups energy. A lot of cups at the bottom. King of Cups. Becoming your spiritual career here. So let's see. I feel like there is a thread here that they want for me to speak about, to touch on. Because we have justice in the middle. You might find it extra important this month to balance time between alone time and engaging with others. So finding that balance, and it can be a bit tricky this month. Finding time for yourself and for your own self-development, your own healing and learning on all of that juicy stuff. And on the other hand, engaging with people, enriching your life, experiencing the love from other people and having fun with other people. It can be tricky, so you will need to be more active with tuning in to what feels right there for you specifically. Okay, 5 of Cups, challenges that will help you grow. I will draw a clarifier for that. The Sun. There's something about the clarity that will be coming in here that will be creating a bit of suffering in your story. That's interesting. So I'm being asked to tap deeper into your inner realm here. Hold on. It's disappointment in spirit and your path. Because with this clarity comes more ease. And it's this sort of feeling of, why didn't you tell me this to begin with? Or why didn't we start here? And I have done all of this work in vain, or I have poured my soul out at the expense of my energy and health. And you're asking this on me now. It gets to be easy and simple here. And that can be very triggering. Because perhaps you have been through difficult experiences. And it has been challenging. And perhaps you haven't seen some sort of acknowledgement for your suffering and for these challenges and for the strength that you've had to build for this. But that is the reward in itself, the resilience and the strength and the compassion for yourself that you built here. It's in the becoming of you. That is the gift. And now it gets to be easy and simple and clear. So that could be a challenge, wallowing in those that self-pity party. And what you do to turn that around is to look at how this has helped you become who you are now. And how important that is for you to be able to share your gift authentically, with integrity, and successfully. I'm feeling my guardian angel Jacob here. That's interesting. I said she. Never mind. He's saying here something about what's your story. So if you're finding this energy challenging of the Five of Cups, you can grab out a pen and paper or notepad and start to write your story. And be specific about the characteristics that you have built over time because of what you have been moving through. And you can keep this in a safe place and get back to this every time it gets tough emotionally, when you're reminded of the work that you had to do here. Okay, justice. Blessings that will nurture you. It's evening up that scale of effort and reward, essentially. So it will become more even here in August, and you will get a taste of what it could look like and feel like continuing on this path. That doesn't mean that you can stop working on it, or that there won't be challenges here. But the questioning is decreasing of, who am I to do this? Am I enough? Do I know enough? Is this really for me? Is this going to be fruitful? Is this even worth it? All that questioning, that will lessen. That will be less and less. So I'm going to clarify the Justice card as well. The Tower. And it is a bit shattering to the ego here because of the journey. And so you will have to relearn your beliefs here and start making and creating new beliefs. And perhaps you want to write that out too as well. What were your old beliefs based on your experiences, and what new beliefs will you create moving forward? What will you believe about your story? What will you believe about what you do and your spiritual career moving forward here? So let's see. I'm just tuning into if there was anything else that I was supposed to touch on with that, because I said that this was a blessing that will nurture you. So it's interesting that both these are challenges and blessings at the same time, as it usually is with these things. We just don't see it on the surface. But the Tower is also always a blessing. It is always a blessing. Because it is helping us create something fundamentally better for ourselves. Okay, moving forward. Advice from your spirit tribe. 3 of Cups. Companionship. Seek out advice and support, mentorship, groups, people, teachers, readings, You need support from people right now on your path while you are on this stage here. Let's draw a clarifier. Let's draw 2. There's something important about the choice of people here. We have the Hierophant and the King of Wands. So the people that you're seeking support from, it is important that they are more ahead in their journey than you are, that they have more experience and that they have more to teach. It doesn't have to be in the same field. Perhaps you're seeking out a person who is very apt in creating business, and they have to be more ahead than you are. And I think that says itself. And they need to have some sort of wisdom to share that is authentic, that they are not undergiving, that they do what they promise here, that the value they bring is authentic and really helpful. They're pointing out that the Hierophant is usually a card speaking about tradition. So let's see what they want to say about that. I'm feeling some sort of energy here. The god Hermes. Hermes Thoth. They're considered the same energy. What do you want to say with this? They're speaking about learning and a traditional way of gaining knowledge. That it is important here. And they are drawing this back to what I was channeling in the beginning of expanding your gifts. So this when expanding on your abilities, knowing what to expand on, choose a book or a mentor. No, what was it that you wanted to say here? There needs to be some element of traditional learning here, even though there might be some resistance to this, because you feel that you gain more with learning from experience. But some amount of traditional learning is necessary here when expanding on this field, is what they're trying to say here. Yes, that came through right. And then the King of Wands is saying that it is also important that this person or these people are a source of inspiration to you, that so they can sort of hold you accountable through keeping you as inspired on this path, pursuing this path and expanding on what you are being called to expand on. I'm receiving something here that it might not even be these psychic abilities, traditional psychic abilities, that it might be something else completely. So be open to what comes to you, to what wants to become more fruitful in your life in terms of abilities and gifts that you can use in a spiritual way or setting, essentially. But the the person or the people that you gain support from or are learning from needs to be a source of inspiration to you, so that they keep you inspired, so that you keep on moving forward with what you're learning, with what you're building here. Okay, the last card here. There's something about the bottom here as well. 9 of Cups. You are moving towards fulfillment here. So even if it is diligent work here, it is very rewarding and fulfilling. And why they say that this path gets to be easy and simple now, it has to do more with that the energy is there to support it, and the clarity is there. Like, you don't have to go over things in your mind repeatedly, or seeking answers until you go insane here. It's clear, it's simple. It doesn't mean that you don't need to put in any work or effort, but it's supported in another way here. So any additional messages from our guides here? I have 2 cards here. I'm wondering which one to get. Okay, this one. I will read from the guidebook. We have Seraph of 963 Hertz. And if you have this deck, it's card number 21. And the message begins on page 125. Practice connecting to the joy that is always deep within you. Pay attention to what brings you exquisite delight. If you don't know what that is, you're guided to experiment and explore. Connecting to the joyful capacity of your heart will heal so much negativity and uncertainty. Let your heart relax. Allow the spiritual grace that wishes to reorder your life to manifest its miraculous magic. So this month is very, very healing, because it is expansive, it's active, it's passionate, and it is joyful. So it's an exciting month to be in, to look forward to, as we expand and dive deeper. And I hope that this message finds you well. Oops, I'm all over the place. And I do hope to see you in the next reading and in my inbox. Until next time, take care. Bye.